Hey guys, it's Becky from Applewood Ford. I've got a 2015 F-150 Lariat FX4 package here to show you guys. It's in really good condition. It's really nice. It's got 111,000 kilometers on it, so it does have a lot of life left. Honestly, it's just a really nice truck. There's a lot of features for the price we have it at. There's a lot of value in this thing. Somebody's going to be really happy taking this home. So yeah, I'll show you guys the outside here first. So you do have that keypad there. It's always handy to have. You can change the code to whatever you want as well. And if you come in, I can help you with that. So the inside's really gorgeous. You've got some really nice chrome trim down here since it is the Lariat package. And if you're going to start her up, you just need to have the key somewhere inside the vehicle. It could be in your pocket. It can be right there in the cup holder like I've got it. Foot on the brake, give it a press. Everything starts right up. I know it's kind of hazy here for you guys to see. As you can see, 111,000 kilometers. Lots of info up here on the steering wheel. You can scroll through these screens using those buttons there. Tons of information. So the off-road status, you take a look at that, it'll tell you how much power is going to each wheel, what angle you're going at. So you can see I'm off the road right now. I am a little bit on an angle. Settings, towing status, there's tons of towing information here. This thing is perfect for towing. All sorts of info about the truck right there. You can have a digital speedometer as well as your analog one right there. Different trips, your fuel economy will show you what kind of average fuel economy you're getting. Right now 13.6. That's not terrible, especially for a truck. And then, oops, let's go back here. And then here, you can have whatever you want. Configure My View means you put your own favorites right down in there. And then they'll be on that starred tab right there. So you'll be able to find them right away really easily. So that's the steering wheel. We've also got some 4x4 stuff right here. Up here there is lots and lots of options in the infotainment system. So right now it's trying to connect a phone that does not exist, but you do also have the option for Sirius satellite radio. You do AM, FM, there is a CD player right here if you can see that. Lots of options. You can connect via Bluetooth. There's a couple of, that's for auxiliary, you can stick a cord or a SD card down there, and there's a couple of plugins for your phone. It does charge, this one right here. I charged my phone on the way out here, which was kind of cool. There's another power point right there. I know they're a little bit hard to see. So there is lots of goodies in this truck. I just started it up, that's why it's dinging at me. Down here we have heated and cooled seats, 3 different levels on each side. It's really nice to have. I'm going to leave that on because it's a hot day out. You also have access to it up here in your screen, so you can see that my seat is on. And the best part, I know you can't see those controls very well, but I'll just show you, we've got a twin panel moonroof. So it does have a piece of headliner, comes out and closes all that, so it keeps it a bit more warm. This first panel here moves all the way back to there, and it'll also crack up sort of the way it looks in that photo right there, just like that. I'll give you guys a little peek here. See, we just vented it a bit. It's really nice to have when you're a little bit cold, but it's a nice day. And then we can also go close. I'll show you guys what I mean. Close it down and then move it all the way back. And you can let it stop wherever you want, or you can get it going all the way back. It's about as far back as it goes. And then you can be up here in the beautiful sunlight. Yeah, I really wish I had a sunroof in my car, honestly. They're really nice to have. So we'll close it up as well, just so I can show you guys the roof covering it. There we go. And then it'll be this button right here. And as you can see, here comes the ceiling to cover it up, which is preferable in winter. It gets a little too cold to have windows all the way around, so this keeps it nice and warm. And there you go. It's a little darker with it closed, but I'll give you guys a look at the back seats now because they are really nice as well. All right, here she is. So I did try and give her a wash, but if you guys have seen any of my other videos, you'll know that I actually suck at washing cars. So there will be some watermarks on this, I know it. But yeah, we've got the FX4 off-road package on it, so that adds skid plates underneath. It tunes the suspension a bit more for off-road. And you also get an electronic locking rear axle in that one too, so it's ready to go off-road, no problem. The body's in really good condition, as you can see, besides the watermarks that I'm always leaving on it. There's a bunch of dirt back there, I promise you. That's just dirt from the road I was just on. I'm out here at Stories Beach today, just because it's such a nice day. Hope you guys can see that. And it is a little bit of a dirt road to get out here, but I promise I did not put any marks on this truck. I'm very careful when I drive. So you've got a 3.5 liter V6 in it. It is the EcoBoost. You'll get 365 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. You're going to be able to tow 12,000 200 pounds in this thing. That is quite a bit. It's a lot more than the 2015 Chevy Silverado can pull. It's more than a GMC. It's more than a Toyota. If you're going to want to tow something, you're going to want an F-150. Oh, it's kind of hard to walk down here. There's a lot of sticks and stuff poking up. But yeah, this thing is super gorgeous. Super, super good condition. It's going to make somebody really happy. So I'll show you guys the inside too, because it looks really good. So I know it's a little hard to see in here. I've got my little flashlight on. I'll do my best back here, but the seats are in excellent condition. A little bit dusty, but that's from me. I'll clean that up. Here in the middle, you've actually got some extra cup. Oh, no cup. No, here's the cup holders. There we go. You've got some extra cup holders and some armrests for your back passengers. Always nice to have. They do have a household outlet right there, which is cool. You can curl your hair in the car. You can do whatever. There's another one for charging your phone. And the metal look on the sides here. This is actually really nice. A little bit of chrome up here too. It has to do with the Lariat package. You get all the fancy trimmings with that one. And, oh, I didn't show you guys. This window will slide back open too. And you do have this big, nice tonneau cover as well. There's that dirt again. But I like this. It's got a little light. This is dirt too, guys. That's not scratches. It's got a little light for you, so if it was dark out, that'd be really handy to have. I think there's an eagle up there. You've also got under your mirrors little puddle lamps. So if it's dark and you unlock the truck, those will turn on. You'll be able to see. There's no creepos hanging out by your truck. You'll be able to see what you're doing and get yourself into it. Plus there's running boards. Always nice to have if you've got short people in your life. Guys, that back center window there, if I can get it focused, there we go. It just opens with this hard to see button right here. So you press. Slides all the way open. It's really cool if you got a dog in the back seat. You don't want them to be, you know, jumping out the big window. Just open that for them. They'll stick their nose out. They'll smell the air. It's real nice. Opens and closes pretty quick too, actually. So just a little bit about the sync system. It is really cool. It's a little hazy there, but you've even got a calendar. So you can figure out what day it is. You can figure out what you're doing next month. It's pretty cool. This Where Am I has to do with the navigation system. Check that out. I'm on Stories Beach Road. That's actually really cool. That's awesome if you ever get lost. This road, you know, it's kind of not really a road, so that's why it's not in the map database. But I'm going to try this again when I get back to the dealership and see if it says Applewood Ford. And that's really cool to have. There's a lot of settings to check out. There's your sound settings, vehicle settings, display settings, all that good stuff. Let's check out what's in vehicle. So ambient lighting, I'll find out where that is in a sec. The door keypad code you can change from there. There is a rear backup camera, so that's what that is. And valet mode is for if somebody else is driving your car, you can basically lock out the music, all the fun stuff, so all they can do, it is meant for valets, all they can do is go and park it. They can't go joyriding. It is kind of a nice thing to have. In the display settings, you do have day and night functions. The auto right now, so when it becomes nighttime, this will become darker. It won't be so blinding. Daytime, it's a bit brighter. Auto dim manual offset, that's a bit obvious. And then for edit the wallpaper, I've not looked in at this one. I know you can, using that SD card or USB thingy, you can add some photos to it yourself, so you can have your own picture. So let's see what the default photo is. Oh, maybe it's nothing. All right, let's say it's the logo. Photo saved as wallpaper. What if we went back to the home screen? That's our wallpaper. So you can put your own photo in there. You can have your kids on your screen. You can have, you know, your favorite spot. You can have a picture of your own truck on your own truck's wallpaper. It's pretty cool. Not a lot of vehicles have that, even newer ones. And we've got a navigation system as well. There we go. So it knows I'm out here at Stories Beach. You can pinch, move it around. It's a little slow at the moment. Just starting itself up here. Yeah, you can move yourself around. You can type in a destination. It knows where you're going. It can see it set as waypoint. You can even, you know, I want to go here, but I want to detour this way. It'll do all sorts of stuff for you. It's really, really cool. 9 degrees outside. It feels a lot hotter. And I'm facing east, as you can see, which is kind of cool because sometimes when people give you directions like, hey, head west on this street, I never know what they're talking about. At least you will, because you'll have this really cool truck. It's got cruise control, of course. There's not a lot of vehicles without cruise control these days, but you've also got, you can answer phone calls right here. When you've got your phone connected to the vehicle, somebody calls you, it'll show up right there. You can do it hands-free. You can just answer them or hang up if you don't want to talk. You can mute the system, or pressing this, it's going to ask me.
Please say a command.
To say a command. Pair phone.
To continue this operation, use the screen.
Gotcha. Anyways,
Search for sync on your device and select sync once it is found.
Okay, well it did hear me at least. At least we know that. How do I get out of there? Cancel this. Beautiful. Anyways, yeah, so it's nice to have. You can do all sorts of stuff hands-free. You can even navigate. You can press that and say like, hey, take me to 7150 Market Street. That would be Applewood Ford. It'll get you there, which is cool. You can be doing this while you're driving. So cops pull you over, no officer, I'm not on my phone. That's a pretty cool thing to have. Just a quick shot of the backup camera so you guys can see. It even picks up the dirt that I've left on the bumper, which is pretty cool. These right here will go green, red, yellow, just like these to show you how close you are to the sides and stuff, which is cool. And you can zoom in, which gives you a bit more of a downward view. Really nice to have if you don't know what you're doing in the, in the middle of the city, you're trying to park, it's really hard. You're gonna want the zoomed in version. It's really, it's really handy. So yeah. Oh, I don't think I went over the safety features at all for you guys. So this rear park aid, as you can kind of see in the diagram there, it's monitoring for me. I've also got a cross traffic alert in the back. As you can see, it just signaled me that somebody was going by. So that's always really handy to have. Because it's an FX4, it'll also have something called hill descent control. It'll basically apply a little bit of braking as you're driving, just to keep you going around 30 kilometers steadily as you're going downhill, which is a really good option to have as well. Oh, and I shouldn't forget, up here you've also got your own power outlets right here. So you can curl your hair while your daughter curls her hair in the back. No problem. These are always really handy to have, especially if you don't have the adapter for this one. And I can kind of see my face right here in the tune thing. I just noticed that, so hey. And one more thing I was going to mention, this is for the ladies. I remember talking to this one girl, we were trying to find her a Ford Escape, and she was saying she liked the darker interior and having a makeup mirror in the driver's seat, because with the darker interior here, she could not only do her makeup in the driver's seat, she could also, if she got any mascara on her fingers and then touch the side there, it didn't show up. So that's just one more perk of having a truck with a dark interior like this. It's pretty cool. So just so you guys know. Such a beautiful day out today. So that's the F-150 Lariat 2015 FX4. I love this truck. It's in really good condition. I think we've got it on for $39,000, but I will put it down here if the price has changed. I think we have reduced it. If you guys are interested in going for a test drive, I'd love to take you. We can take it on this sort of off-road here. You can see what it can do. Give me a call. I'll put my phone number on the screen as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it.